Hi Cancer, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing your June 2019 general tarot forecast. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is a healing and sacred space. We welcome you with loving arms. If you're returning, welcome back. This is for your Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have Mars and Venus also in Cancer, that will be applicable for you too. And also note, if you don't know this placements, I have a link below. It's called Cafe Astrology. Look at any of those personal planets that you have, whether it's Saturn, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, Sun, Moon. You know, they all mean a particular part of us, you know, encompassing that. And you know, just look at those planet placements and see how it resonates, you know, if you have any of those personal planets in Cancer, okay? So when I was meditating in your energy, I really felt like you guys just want to get away. Whatever spiritual practices and belief systems that you guys have, I'm feeling like you guys just want to go to Mecca. I feel like you guys want to go to Tibet, wanting to go to Sedona, Arizona. Like, I just feel like Cancers just want to get away and really just reconnect with self, but on a very high level of self. I feel like you guys could just be battling with our own ego trips that really get in the way of our success, or it's just things that are surrounding you that are just not serving you no more, and you just you feel it. You could be really feeling that type of way where it just, I just need to get away, or this is just an energy where you just need to get away. You need a vacation. You just need to get away, and it becomes very successful. Others of you guys, I also just picked up an energy where, I mean, the strength card came out 4 times when I was pre-shuffling, and I'm just like, okay, something feels abusive that you really want to get away from, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Whatever just feels taxing on your soul is very important to really just, like, I feel like the power of prayer is required in the month of June, okay? So let me get into your message here. We have, all right, one more. All right, wow. Spirit, I love you. So Soul Time came out, literally. Soul Time came out. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that the corporal body is mortal and that soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Wow. All right, so the next one, sorry, I felt, oh my God, look at all of these. Oh my God, y'all, this is, all right, moment. All purple. All purple. Wow, you guys are in deep soul time, for real. Oh man, you guys are like spiritual. You're the type of, this feels like you guys are like the shamans, the real high divinity of energies where you see right through things and people, and some of you guys might not even be aware of it. You might even be at disbelief of how spiritual you really naturally are. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source, period. You really know how to feel people at a soul level, Cancer. Ooh, that just took me. I'm sorry. I felt that in my soul. So crazy. And then you got 2 4s here. So you have 4 plus 0 is 4, and you have 3 plus 1 that breaks down to 4. So you guys could be really monetizing on how you help other people on a soul level. or that could be something that you really want to consider. Because you got the magic, baby. Okay? The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so taken back at how all three of those are purple. I mean, I'm talking about pineal. If you guys aren't into like chakra healing, or anything like that, really check with the third eye and the crown chakra really encompass, because you guys could really embody that unconsciously and don't even know it. Look at all three of these. Like, you guys are the source. You guys are that catalyst. Oh man. All right, whew, I felt that so deep. All right, let's get into tarot. I'm sorry. Let's get into tarot and see how this comes out. Spirit guys, thank you so much for entering my energy. Please show me into those messages that you have for the month of June 2019. Two more messages, Spirit. Wow, and that strength card came out again in this reading. This is a very powerful time for spirit. You guys are just needing to, I feel like you guys really are needing, you guys are really needing to let go that, oh God, that's so hard. But what I feel like you guys really need, someone is holding you back. It could be a husband, a wife, someone that you're really connected with and have a whole family with. One more message for Cancer Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, anything that just feels low consciousness, at the judgment card at the very back, at the very end, it's time just to cut out. Period. Anything that just feels low consciousness, low vibratory, low frequency, you need to just cut it out. Just make the wise decision. Don't you see with the King of Swords? He's not emotional. He could even be, quite frankly, emotionally suppressed. Not stating that that's the highest form of this archetype, but this is you taking this energy and cutting it out without any emotional attached to it, because you know how self-sufficient you are. You know how amazing you are. You're looking to plant your seeds and grow. And with this Hierophant here, yes, your inner guru. You are the master. You're the priest. Things that just feels like they're toxic in relationships and connections with others. It's just, oh my God, it's just time. And oh my God, you know what's so interesting? I'm feeling like it is going to be like extremely hard to do. I'm feeling like you guys are in family structures. I'm saying a couple of messages, so bear with me. I'm going to speak on one energy first. The one, Cancers that are in committed relationships, are in commitments. This is an energy where your partner does not serve you no more. You guys are like being led to something a little bit more deeper, okay? Um, you're very self-sufficient, you're independent, you're magnificent, you're intelligent. This is a beautiful creative energy with the Queen of Pentacles. You could have earth placements in your chart, your natal chart, or this is in fact someone that you're dealing with, or someone who inspires you, whatever the case is, some advice that's given to you from this archetype. But however that may resonate, you guys just know better, period. And someone just, their inability to love you at the soul level, at the nurturing level, at the compassionate level, it just yields nothing. It doesn't yield nothing, but it yields, yeah, basically. I mean, with the Seven of Pentacles crowning the energy in the reverse, it's like no matter how hard you try, Cancer, this is just the energy that is going to always be presented to you in the month of June. And with the Four of Wands in the reverse, it's just like, you know, you could be just be thinking about it. I don't know if you actually go through with it or not, but if in fact that you did, because of all of the injustices, the like the, what's that word, imperceivable occurrences that could have happened, meaning, and this is a Libra energy, I see Leo energy all over this reading too, but for the most part, it is definitely time to know what was unjustified, what was like really a battle. You know what I mean? Things that just wasn't fair. This is karma too. This is inequality. Someone is just extremely biased. This is a karmic energy here too. You could just be feeling like, why do I keep receiving all of this bad karma? Why do I keep receiving all of this unjust shit that keeps going on? That keeps going on over and over again. I feel like some of you guys are deeply unhappy at the soul level, and I feel like maybe no matter how much love you pour into something, it just feel like it's always taken from you at some point, and you guys subconsciously are guarding yourself, guarding what you have, because you just don't want it to turn up. You just don't want it to dissipate. You just don't want it to leave. You know what I mean? I get it. I totally get it. How you feeling? You might feel like you just have this incapacity to connect with your spirit, connect with your spiritual love, and at the same time deal with all of the madness that could be really surrounding you. It just feel like it's just too much going on. And in the very middle of the reading, guys, it just feels like, you know what, get out, celebrate yourself, celebrate with other friends that you have, people that you really do care for and like being around. You know what I mean? It's like good vibes. Because what happens with that is that it helps you on your journey of really going into this deeper sense of spirit here. Like, you're being led somewhere that you probably don't even know just yet. I feel like some cancers don't even know this just yet. That's like going on in the background. Some of you guys definitely are aware for sure. But something has to just dissipate. Things that just feel unsuccessful, anything that you feel like is just not content. You don't could feel like anytime I feel content with my happiness, something is always happening that really there's not enough nurturing in your family structures. That is just, you know, it's just, it's just crazy. So that's one part. Another part, just period, with you guys' foundations, your jobs, your anything that feels like a commitment. Same concept here. You know what I mean? Someone isn't appreciating you. Someone is like on an ego trip. someone is like not giving you the pay that you rightfully need, and you're like putting all of your time and effort into these positions and jobs and careers, and or even, you know, with the creative energy here, even into your creativity that is that you're looking to bear fruit in. It just seems like some cancers aren't really nurturing that aspect at this time, because it could be, you could just feel like I can't focus on my creativity because I really have to, or my spirituality, or taking my religion more serious, whatever the case is, my talents, my gifts, my spiritual gifts serious, because I got a job, I need to work. You know what I mean? And it's like, wait a minute, that might be an injustice to yourself, and you might be creating your own karma because you're never going to be satisfied in that capacity. Thinking about what you have to do financially, some things you gotta risk, take a chance and risk on, and really start working towards the things that you can be celebrated about. Because I feel like some of you guys be like, I don't feel like I could focus on those two at the same time, and that's how you're feeling, but everything else seems like you can. So that's just how you feeling. But and I understand, because you know, you feel like no matter how much effort I do put in, it just yields nothing. But you guys have to kind of expand yourself out and really ask Spirit, pray about it, because something has to come crumbling down. An old way of structure, an old way of how we think, an old way of how we create our foundations, they just have to dissipate. It's time for a new journey. And look, the sun card is in the reverse. It is time for something new. Something has to go. And these energies don't feel comfortable, because we're talking about leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving a parent structure. You know what I mean? Whatever the case is applicable here, it just feels like it just doesn't feel love. Period. You don't feel that real love. That real love for it. So let me pull some crystal energies here. Okay, we have two. Wow. Look at the bottom of the deck, self-love. And then guess what? More purple. More purple. Self-love. Loving yourself, guys. Healthy boundaries came out here. And then we have forgiveness. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like you guys have to forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself for not creating healthy boundaries for people to even think that they can cross you the way they have crossed you, creating injustices that are just absolutely irreparable. You know what I mean? Nothing. It's like, I get it. You know, you have to forgive, but also a part of it is learning when to leave a situation. Okay, that's very important. Cancers, you guys have such an astounding, you know, Capricorn is the, you know, is the it's the polar opposite. I'm a Capricorn, and I totally resonate with that. It's very difficult to leave when you feel like you have a responsibility of the home, the responsibility of making sure everyone is safe and comforted and loved and nurtured. But when something in that structure, regardless of what it is overstepping their boundaries, obstacles, disappointments, their inability or incapacity to truly love you in a very safe way, in a very healing way, um, not disbelief in you, not really knowing who you are soulfully, just no matter how much effort you put into it, they yield nothing. They don't know reciprocity. You know what I mean? Like, the injustices over and over again. It's that point in our times in our life where we have to learn when to say enough is enough, you know. And again, these transitions aren't ever easy. You know what I mean? But this is your safety net, Cancer. You know what I mean? Like, this is a perfectly normal part of process of understanding and creating healthy boundaries. This is very important because someone in your life is just taking too much from you, or you're just giving too much of yourself. This is about giving and receiving, okay? So you can disempower others and yourself if the sharing is coming from any kind of unhealthy intention, or this is just, this is an energy where, we have to overcome our fears of abandonment too. Very, very important. I feel like you guys have been through so much that now you just want to hold very tight of anything that you do have. And here I go with this reading saying you might have to let what you hold tight go. And that could be sounding really crazy, but from this energy in June, guys, something higher is calling you, okay? It's very important, at the very least, if you decide to stick this out, be very imperative to set healthy boundaries. You're a very generous and loving soul who provides healing for others. And you support people to many people. So this is also learning to honor your needs first. Again, with the forgiveness, I'm just feeling like that's just you learning how to forgive yourself for allowing someone to even overstep their boundaries, period. I really feel like you guys are really in this heart space energy here too in the month of June, where you really are aligning your soul to the sacred and divine vibration. This is releasing any blame and guilt of any kind. This is you allowing yourself to open yourself up to experience the magic that life has to share with you. Okay? This is also encouraging you to have more fun and spontaneity too. So, that goes well with this Three of Cups right in the middle. Go have fun with your girlfriend, y'all. Dudes, homies, friends, associates that you really feel like is in your same soul tribe. Or find the things that you celebrate about yourself, and then find your tribe and whoever that you feel safe around. You know what I mean? Like, stick around those type of people, because it's healing. It helps you believe more in yourself, knowing who you are more. You know what I mean? It's just a beautiful energy here. This is setting you free from any chains of pain this month, guys. Okay? This is really forgiving yourself, okay? We always have the power to choose how we deal with life, okay? We really need to invite this deep healing into our world this month. So let me pull an advice card here for my Cancers. All right. Sorry about that. These are way too many, so I'm going to reshuffle. Spirit is trying to talk to y'all. All right, one more time. All right. So we have when I lean on when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Yes, Cancer, it is time for a shift in perception. Believe, have faith for certainty that, everything is really about to come into full fruition for you. And I don't even think you see it coming. Again, oh my God, I didn't even just peep. Again, the purple in this card. You see the light purple? Wow, purple is very indicative to royalty, to like a very cosmic conscious level. You guys are just, look at the eye. And I said pineal earlier. I don't have nothing else to say. And look at the eye and how it's like smack in the middle. You see the infinite energies. You see them all connected, the synchronicity behind this. Okay, it really, have faith, guys. Have faith with certainty because your world is about to change into the most healthiest form of yourself in June. I love it. I just did Gemini's reading, and so far, you and Gemini's are just extremely spiritual. So I feel like it could be a very spiritual month, period. But anyway, that's it for. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that energy. And that's just a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, just know that that's only a general for the can possibly relate to each person on a personal level. So if you're looking for a personal reading, I do have my information below too, okay? All right, take care. Bye.